our topic was the economy, and so we started thinking, what's one of the biggest problems with our economy right now? And you turn on the news, and all you keep hearing is all the jobs that are being lost overseas, and all the manufacturing jobs that Americans are losing, and it just seems like one of the bigger problems in the world today. So we took a look at some of the biggest trading partners with America, and as you can see, it's kind of disproportionately that we take more from them than they take from us. And Canada is our biggest trade partner. Contrary to popular belief, everyone thinks China is, and with that gap in between China is pretty big. But while the United States is one of the world's largest importers, they are also one of the world's largest exporters too. Last March, not last March, over the last couple of years, the trade difference, or the trade balance, has disproportionately grown larger and larger, and this is a trend that's gone back years and years. Just this last year, from February to March, the amount of imported goods increased from $210 billion to $220 billion in 1 month, and it's a pretty big gap, and one of the reasons why our economy is not doing so well. So anyways, here are some problems and potential solutions for this. We thought maybe repatriating some industries that we've lost ground in, or some potential new industries. We thought maybe throwing some incentives to industries that want to go green, so such as wind turbines. And I know the group yesterday mentioned we're talking about wind turbines and how in the next 20 years that's going to be one of the U.S.'s biggest industries. And there's tons of job opportunities with that, with manufacturing, selling, distributing, installing, and repairing these wind turbines. And also all the research that goes into which areas in the country would be most suitable or have the most wind in them to get the most energy. And that's a potential solution for job creation. And also there's a lot of problems with relying so much on other countries for our products. There's a lot of health problems in the news in the last couple of years. There's been a lot of problems with imported products such as the lead found in children's toys in China, all the food problems, and all the, there's just been, and the dog treats, of course, too. There have been dozens of dogs that have died from dog treats that just aren't right from China. And to go along with that, that's where our U.S. Customs comes in. That's a big part of it, to make sure that the products that if we're going to continue to have these products come to America, we need to make sure that they're safe. And the U.S. Customs is a big part of that. Imported products can be very dangerous to Americans' health, and over-reliance on these foreign markets can, if these foreign markets tank, can really hurt our economy as well. And so I was kind of looking back at some previous examples of what America has done in the past to kind of combat this surge of foreign products into the U.S. market. And there's the Harley-Davidson example from 1982. In 1982, Japanese motorcycles had an 85% share in the motorcycle industry in America, and Harley-Davidson was dying, similar to Ford or GM today that had to be bailed out. In 1977, they had a 71% share, and in just 5 years, they jumped up to 85%. So what happened? The United States International Trade Commission, the ITC, found that Japanese motorcycle imports were damaging the U.S. motorcycle industry. And they implemented a 5-year temporary tariff plan where all imported Japanese motorcycles would face, in the first year, a 45% tariff increase, the second year, 35%, the third, a 20%, the fourth, a 15%, and the fifth year, a 10% increase. And that is on top of an already 4.4% tariff. So the first year, it would be near 50%. It would be a near 50% increase. But that's only to Japanese motorcycles being sent to America. Honda and Kawasaki already had plants in America, similar to what Toyota has today. Toyota has plants in America to manufacture cars, and those cars would not be affected. So we kind of looked at that as maybe a potential solution if a foreign product has too much of the market share in America. Is to maybe say, hey, here's a model of what we've done in the past to combat that, and it increases foreign companies to increase domestic production in America, such as the plants of Toyota. And with that, I'm going to give it up to Elena.